All right, we have now completed, you have now completed, right? Lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one. Last one. Okay. I think there's only 4 problems, if I recall, for this lesson. Why? Because, these problems are a little bit more complicated. So here we go. Lesson 5. If I do a good job teaching it, and you do a good job learning it, you're going to be fine. Simplifying algebraic expressions by distributing defined like terms. Recap, distribute means multiply. Why is my writing so sloppy today? I don't know. Combine means add. So, according to PEMDAS, when you are simplifying algebraic expressions, you have to do it in that order. Multiplying before adding, distributing before combining. Yeah? Make perfect sense? So, here we go. You are going to multiply or distribute, same thing, right? The 4 with the x and the 4 with the minus 3. And you get 4x minus 12, and then just bring that plus 15 straight down like that. And then you combine like terms, which is this negative 12 and this positive 15. Combine those bad boys. Negative 12 and the positive 15. When you combine them, you get positive 3 or negative 3, right? Positive 3 or negative 3. Let's check. Negative 12 plus positive 15 equal positive 3. So like I said in the previous lesson, if the answer is positive, you write a plus sign. Bam, that's it. That's all you got to do. Example 2. Oh, look at that. It's a negative 3. When you distribute a negative, you must be super careful. Like how I said that? Okay, so I'm going to go slow. I'm going to talk with my you-know-what voice. Here we go. Negative 3 times n. That's not hard. That's negative 3n. This is where things get funky. Negative 3 times positive 6. You have to think of that as a positive 6. Negative 3 times positive 6. I'm not sure. I'm going to write it on and check it on the calculator. Negative 3 times positive 6. Bam! Negative 18. So I'm going to write minus 18. And then you're going to bring down that plus n right there. Side note, this is 1n. If you don't see the number in front of the variable, it's a 1. Like you could say I have one car, or you could say I have a car. Same thing. You could say I have one friend, you could say I have a friend. Same thing. We don't need to write the 1 in the front. It's kind of understood. So, same thing here. If you see an n by itself, it is understood that there's actually a 1 in front of it. If it helps you to put that 1, go right ahead. I got no problem with that. Yeah. Especially, first year algebra, got no problem with that. If that's what you need to do to help yourself, do it. Now I'm going to combine like terms. Ooh, this time I can combine this with this because they are like terms. I'm going to highlight them. Get your green highlighter out. Green highlighter. I expect to see some highlighting. Yeah. Only use the green for, use the yellow for just the pure numbers, yeah? Hopefully that's how I showed it on the video, the previous video, I hope so. Okay, combine means to add them, so I'm going to add a negative 3 with a positive 1. A negative 3 with a positive 1. Negative 3 plus, because I said combine, positive 1. Bam! Negative 2. So I get negative 2n. And then this just goes straight down. This guy got nobody, no friends to combine with. He's by himself. That's the answer to the problem. That's it. That's all you can do. So simplify means do as much as you possibly can do by following the established rules and procedures. And that's it. We can't add those two together because they're not like terms. Say it with me. Say it louder. Not like terms. Can't add them. 4x plus 3. Not like terms. Can't add them. That's it. These are simplified. Ooh, what's this? What we got down here? More examples? What? Oh, these are harder. Yeah, these are harder. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. 8 plus 2 times the quantity b minus 7. b minus 7. Bam. Okay, these are harder. So, remember, order of operation says do what's inside the parentheses if you can, and we can't subtract b with that 7 because they're not like terms. There are no exponents right here anywhere in the problem. So we move on to the multiplying. So, can't do what's inside the parentheses. There are no exponents. So now we move on to the multiplying. Now what do we multiply? Well, I'm going to look up here. It says 8 plus 2 times. 2 times. So I'm going to multiply the 2 with the b and the 2 with the minus 7. So 8 plus 2 times this is the same as 8 plus 2b minus 14. Okay, take a second. I want you to understand what just happened. So look at this line, look at this line, look at what happened. The most common mistake we see students make on these type of problems is they try to add the 8 and the 2 first. But look what it says right here, shoot. It says add last. I don't know what else to tell you. Shoot, I get excited when I talk about PEMDAS. Adding and subtracting gonna be last. Think of these are like trap problems. We're trying to trap you. Not really. We just want to make sure you follow the order of operations. Distribute before combining. Multiplying before adding. Simple. If you find yourself trying to add first, you're doing something wrong, most likely. Next, we're going to combine like terms. What are the like terms? We got the 8 and this minus 14. Positive 8 and negative 14. What's that make? Negative, oops, positive 8 plus negative 14. Bam! Makes a negative 6. So these two, when I combine them, I get a negative 6 plus 2b. Okay? I think that's how I wrote the answer on the example sheet or the worksheet. I don't even know what to call it. But to be technically correct, there is a little tiny rule in algebra that says when you have a number and then a variable expression, the proper way to write it, watch this. If you write it like this, I ain't gonna make it wrong. But the proper way to write it, the best way, according to this little rule that I'm talking about, you put the variable part in front, so that positive 2b in the front and this negative 6 in the back. Oh, shoot. There we go. There we go. This is the best way to write it. This is fine. That's perfectly fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all. Last example of the unit. 5 minus 3 times the quantity x plus 9, x plus 9. Okay. Oh, look at, there's a note. Note, think of the minus 3 as a negative 3. So, watch this. Watch this. We know that you must multiply before you add. You must distribute before you combine like terms. So I'm going to cover that 5 up because I know minus is going to be last. How do I know it's going to be last? It says so right there. Minus last. So I'm going to distribute first. Distribute first. If I cover up the 5, then you would think of this as a negative 3. Remember I talked about that in the previous lesson? Then a minus sign and a negative sign, same thing. So here you would say 5 minus 3. But I cover up the 5, you would say negative 3. So negative 3 times x, and then negative 3 times positive 9. Yeah? It's a negative 3. Think of it as a negative 3. So 5, negative 3 times x is negative 3x, and then negative 3 times positive 9 is negative 27. Look at that. Take a look. Slow down. Look at what just happened. I got a negative 3 times a positive 9. The answer is negative 27. Then you combine like terms. What we got? We got this positive 5 right there. Got that negative 27 right there. I'm going to combine them. Combine means add, so watch what I do on my calculator. Got a positive 5, oops, plus a negative 27. Bam! Negative 22. So I get negative 22 minus 3x. Or, I mean, this is fine. That's fine, perfectly fine. But the best answer is you put this negative 3x in the front, put that negative 22 in the back like that. Okay, that's it. This video also took about 12 minutes. Yeah. And what's that mean? That means, complicated stuff. Can you do it? Yes, you can. 2 steps. Distribute, combine like terms. Oops. Distribute, step 1. Combine like terms, step 2. What do you distribute? You distribute the number in front of the parentheses. Sometimes that number is a positive. That makes your life easy. Sometimes that number is a negative. That makes your life difficult. So you got to go slow. A negative number. Think of a negative number like a cop. You drive in, you see a cop, slow down. It's probably not a good analogy, but that's what popped in my head at the time. Slow down when you see negatives or when you have to distribute the negative. What's distribute mean again? If you didn't answer multiply in your head, you need to go back to lesson 3. Yeah? Okay. Now, you have completed all 5 lessons. How many problems is that total? 8 times 3 plus another 32 problems. Oh, dang, that's a lot of problems. Is it 32 or like 28 problems that you have completed? We want to make sure that they are completed correctly, that you showed all the steps, that you used highlighters to highlight like terms, and if all that's good, that means you ready for the test. Alright, you let me know. Email me. If you've taken this all your work to the school, dropping it off to school, just email me, let me know. If obviously if you email me pictures of the work, then obviously I'll know that you're ready to take the test. We will schedule a time, we will schedule a place to do it. Like I said, if I had to come to your house, that's fine with me, I'll do it. Not at night though, I'm scared of the dark. If we have to meet at Parkland Center, I'll meet you there. Yeah, if you want to do it over Zoom, if you feel comfortable doing it over Zoom, we'll do that too. If you can't wake your butt up at 8:30, that's fine. We can do it at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That's no, not later than 7 though. I was about to say 8. No. Shoot, 8 is my relax time. That's when I watch MasterChef. That's what you need to watch, some MasterChef. Get your cooking skills up. Alright, that's it. Good luck. Notice my last hat. Hawaii. It's my favorite blue, I think. Except I don't got nothing that matches my outfit. I need to get some blue shoes like that. Need to get a Seahawks hat too. I don't have a Seahawks hat yet because I haven't found one that I like, but I'm working on it. Amazon.com. Alright. Good luck, people. Good luck. You could do it. If you need help, let me know. We'll meet on Zoom.